Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today, where we've got a bunch of very interesting stuff to talk about. So without further ado, let's kick things right off with our first story of the day. The Outbreak event that is currently live and only has a few days left remaining on Black Ops Cold War signaled the very first time that the actual COD Zombies game mode became linked with an event in Call of Duty's Warzone. On the COD Zombies side, obviously the major piece of content released with the event was the Outbreak game mode, and on the Warzone side, the Zombies event was a little bit more muted, with zombies appearing only at a certain section of the map. But it appears that after this Outbreak event is over, Treyarch has some huge plans to continue the integration of zombies into Warzone with a new major zombies related event very soon. The reason we know this is because of a bunch of leaked sound files within Warzone and Cold War itself that was posted by the aptly named Zesty COD Leaks over on Twitter that revealed the major new piece of content related to this event will be something called the Plague game mode, and its description reads as follows: "Zombies have overrun Verdansk and you must take it back. If you fail, the nuke detonates. If you succeed, you exfil." So there's a bunch to unpack here as it relates to Warzone zombies and possibly Cold War zombies as well. The first is that the Outbreak Zombies event that Warzone got is obviously just the primer to Treyarch's grand finale of the Zombies Warzone integration event that'll culminate with the release of this Plague game mode that'll feature actual zombies on the map far more prominently than the current Outbreak game mode does. There is some belief that this new Zombies event that'll be added into Warzone is a massive deal for that mode that may very well culminate in the retiring of the Verdansk map and the addition of the new unified Ural Mountains map that Treayrch has been working on as the new Warzone standard map. Now in Cold War Zombies, we've seen parts of what that map will look like because they are featured in the Outbreak mode, where the fireteam maps in which that mode is set will likely end up being part of the eventual Warzone map, where all of these maps plus a bunch of the unreleased fireteam maps that we haven't seen in Outbreak yet will be stitched together to create one massive Warzone map that they'll use as their new standard going forward. Because we've seen COD Zombies and Warzone linked with both getting new content relating to zombies at the same time with the Outbreak event, that does beg the question that when the Plague game mode releases in Warzone, will Treyarch be releasing any new COD Zombies content into Cold War Zombies itself to go along with it? Taking a look at the Season 2 roadmap, you'll notice that there is no new specific zombies content slated to release in season this time. If you remember back to Season 1, at the release of Season 1 Reloaded, COD Zombies ended up getting the Cranked game mode. Now of course that's not all we ended up getting within Season 1, with the surprise release of Firebase Z a few weeks after Season 1 Reloaded was released. There is some belief that Season 2 could follow a similar trajectory in the COD Zombies mode in the same way that Season 1 did, with possibly when this Plague game mode releases in Warzone, Cold War Zombies itself might also receive a piece of Zombies content to complement that event, just like they did for Outbreak. In what form that content would take, we don't 100% know yet. It could be the addition of new maps into the Outbreak game mode, where unlike at the release of Season 3, if you've seen yesterday's video, Treyarch has announced that they're working on zombies exclusive Outbreak maps. If we were to see new maps in the Outbreak mode for Season 2 Reloaded, they would likely be ports of other fireteam maps that we have yet to see in the Outbreak mode, such as Sanatorium that we've seen in the trailer for Season 2 for multiplayer. The other option is that as Warzone is getting their Plague game mode, COD Zombies could end up getting a similar kind of game mode, or at least just a new game mode in general to coincide with the event, and then a little bit beyond after Season 2 Reloaded, there is the possible belief, and I think this deserves its own video in the future, that if they follow the same release schedule as Season 1, we might be seeing a new Zombies map, likely to be the long-rumored Berlin DLC Zombies map released sometime before the end of Season 2. But what this does show, and I think this is kind of important as it relates to zombies now and in the future in the eyes of Treyarch and Activision, is that their willingness to integrate the actual COD Zombies mode for a long period of time in what is probably their largest area of profit, Warzone, in the form of initially the Outbreak event and then this massive Plague game mode event, should tell us in the regular COD Zombies community that they seem to have a lot of faith in the interest and marketing power of the Zombies game mode and the concept of AI zombies in general in their games, which should give us a little bit of hope at least that in the next Call of Duty game releasing later this year, we should hopefully see another iteration of the COD Zombies mode. We did have a year-long break from zombies with Modern Warfare, but I think everybody can agree that their substitute for zombies, the co-op mode in Modern Warfare, sucked, and it sucked real bad. As the next major Call of Duty title is being developed by Sledgehammer, who tried their hand at zombies in COD WW2, I think it's fair to say that there's at least a good chance we'll be seeing some kind of zombies related co-op mode return in that new game. While the Plague game mode in Warzone is likely to be PvPvE, so player versus environment, you still have your Warzone Battle Royale PvP, but of course now there's the added element of AI zombies around the whole of the Verdansk map. I'm interested to see if Treyarch actually introduce a little bit more cooperative elements into the Warzone game mode now that zombies have been added as kind of a limited time side game mode, or if they'll stick to Warzone as being strictly player versus player in the future. Next up, hands up if you ended up picking up the Samantha Maxis bundle over the last few days, and we covered some of the insane major issues that players were having with issues with the operator becoming invincible and invisible to other players. Well, Treayrch has now said that they have addressed the issue, saying that technical issues that players were experiencing with the Maxis reactive bundle earlier today have been fixed. Thanks for your patience, everyone. So hopefully you won't be seeing any more invisible Maxises anytime soon, and anybody that used the time that the invincibility was available for to get one of your Dark Ops challenges done, hey, do what you need to do, no complaints from me, man. Next up, you know how for the defense mission in the Outbreak mode, you have to physically pick up this head and deposit it in the machine to start the mission? Well, Reddit user Endless Hope has found a way to bring this head along with you for the rest of your Outbreak journey. You can maybe give it a name, something like Wilson, talk to it every once in a while you're running through open fields, as by proning when collecting the head, then transferring to another map, you'll keep it in your inventory for the rest of the game. Now, you can't obviously do much with this head, but for you solo players out there, hey, it's someone to keep you company during the lulls in the zombies slate. Next up, a neat little trick on the first zombies map in Cold War Demachine was shown off by Reddit user Intelligent Knows One that shows that you're able to actually skip the final step of the Easter egg to obtain the Wonder Weapon by simply looking at a right angle through the actual door. You can instantly grab the DIE. So an interesting little trick to instantly skip that step. What is even more of a mystery is what the heck is going on with your wall here? But I guess he leaves it up to our imagination. I'd like to think that he LARPs a little bit when playing zombies, likes to actually be in the environment that he's playing in. But hey man, you do you, because it's time once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Outbreak versus Vehicles, where we get to finally answer the question, who would win? One large Hulk and drivable motoring machine or one mimicky boy? Thanks to Halcon420 over on Twitter, we have our answer, and the winner is probably, as you expected, the mimicky boy. Sending this guy and his vehicle off to Mars. No need for Elon Musk and SpaceX when you've got these guys roaming around. But guys, that wraps up the news today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you did enjoy it, consider hitting that thumbs up button down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't particularly play or enjoy playing regular COD Warzone, but the last time they integrated zombies into the mode with the Haunting of Verdansk event, that was a whole lot of fun. I personally really enjoyed playing Warzone then, so it'll be interesting to see how this Plague game mode compares to that Haunting of Verdansk event. But I do want to thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you with another Zombies news video tomorrow. Peace.